Hi, I'm Amber with Little King Art, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple keychain using just like macrame or yarn scraps. So if you have some cord that is over an adult arm's length, and you really just need one. And honestly, you could get away with this, but if you have a super long cord, you could essentially cut it in half and make two separate keychains with these. I happen to have just one scrap cord that's about half of my arm's length. It doesn't really need to be cut. So you're going to take one short cord, fold it in half, and I have a tiny little hole here. I'm going to take this loop and push it through here. Okay, so you see that I have that loop. I'm going to take these tails and pull them through this loop, and that creates what you call a lark's head knot. It's like your first macrame knot, but we're not going to actually be doing any more macrame with this macrame cord today. We're going to do a wrapped keychain. And what you need is some scrap yarn. Pick a color. This is way too long. Again, I would maybe just do like half of your arm's length to 1 arm's length of yarn. Get all that out of the way. So I've got 1 half arm's length of yarn. You could do a full arm's length if you'd like. So I take half. I'm going to take the end and fold it up like that. So it's like a smiley face. I'm going to move it up a little bit. Now I took the tail, the end of it, and I made a U or a smiley face. And I'm going to pinch all of this. I'm going to pinch the bottom of the U, the sides of this yarn, and this cord all together. Pinch it while this tail is up here and this tail is up here too. And our goal is to wrap the yarn from the top and work our way down to where we're holding it, making sure we wrap in this guy too. It's a little tricky. I'm not left-handed, but we're going to make it work. You could pinch with your other hand if that feels more comfortable. Now I'm not exactly at the top, and that's fine. As long as we keep this guy here, I'm pinching everything and I'm wrapping. Wrapping. I'm going to try to slide it up a little. Wrap it. Honestly, until I can't wrap it anymore. I'm getting kind of close here. Okay. So I'm a little close. I like to have a little tail left here. So I let go where I was pinching, and you see this loop that was created. You're going to take this tail and thread it into that loop. It's a little thin. Probably could have given myself a little bit more space. If you have teeny tiny hands, this is probably perfect for you. Let me unwrap it just one time. There we go. So I can really get it in there. If you need to use a needle, like a plastic needle, that's fine. Whew, I got it through that loop. Perfect. Now we're gonna leave him here. And here comes what I think is the fun part. This guy that we have up here, we're gonna pull, and watch what happens to this. You pull it, and then whoop, it goes under. As soon as it goes under, I'm gonna give it a little tug again. I'm gonna pull both ends, and now it's secure. And I'm gonna push it or shimmy it to the top. Voila. You can cut off this top one. Later, you can kind of tuck that in. These are kind of blunt scissors. So what I'll probably do is get a needle or pointy scissors, and you can poke this guy in, or you can just leave him hanging out. You can try to trim it. Definitely get someone who is very safe with a pair of scissors. If they're sharp, get an adult or someone older to help you with that. You can also trim this guy, but since we're going to wrap with more colors, I'm going to leave him. Pick your next color. gonna measure just half an arm's length. You can do up to a full arm's length. When it starts to get longer than that, then you're just doing a lot of wrapping. So again, I take half of an arm's length of my yarn, fold it in half down here to make this little smiley face or U shape, pinch everything while I wrap with my other hand. And why do I keep deciding to wrap with my left hand when I'm left-handed, when I'm not left-handed? I don't know why. So I'm pinching while wrapping, and this is a little tricky. You could always have a friend help you pinch one part while you wrap with your other hand. All right, I don't want what happened last time. Okay, great. So I have a little loop. Take this end, thread it through the loop. Perfect. And now you're gonna pull this, and that goes under. Pull both ends just a little bit, and then I'm gonna push this up. Perfect. And this is just a fun way to make a super simple, fun keychain. So I'm gonna speed it up and keep adding colors, and then I'll show you what to do at the end. I wanted to show you really quick that you don't necessarily have to tape it. You can untape it to do your wrapping if you feel like that is in the way. Then you kind of have a little bit more freedom to wrap around. And then we'll thread it through this loop. Watch out for all the other strings if you've decided to leave them there. Okay, now if you have an adult or someone you trust with pointy scissors, you can trim off the tails. Of course, you can leave those there. It's not going to hurt anything, but you can also take your scissors and poke them in. But again, I would get someone who can safely do this. Otherwise, you can leave them out. You can leave these strings out and trim it like that, which I think is pretty. You can braid this. You can add beads to the end. If you add beads to the end, you just want to make sure you don't trim it. You always want to make sure you have a little bit of length before you add a bead. I might have enough room to tie it. I don't. So what I could do is do another little wrapped knot just on this one little string. So play around with it. This is just a fun, easy way to make a keychain with scrap yarn and macrame cord. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. Please share all of your creations with me at Little King Art. You can go to my Instagram at Little King Art or Facebook and show me all of your fun creations. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching my macrame keychain video. If you liked it, please give it a like, share it with your friends. You can also go to littlekingart.com and look at my kits, and I have free tutorials on my YouTube channel and my IGTV on Instagram at Little King Art. Stay safe and keep creating.